Hi y'all, Uncle Buck here. I'm staying in room 237 if you guys want to, get together and take your pants off. Oh shit. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on Creeped Out, which is what you are when you saw I'm wearing a scarf. Woo! Creeped Out is a show that is just like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. It is on Netflix. They have one season so far, 13 episodes, and I'm going to do a quick review on all 13 episodes. What I think, what I liked, what I disliked, blah, 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 blah. Pounding my meat here. Anyway, episode 1 was titled Marty, which is basically about cell phones. There was an app or a new phone that this girl got because everyone in school has these new cell phones and she wants to be popular and fit in with the in crowd. And so she gets this new cell phone. It tells her to call him Marty, and well, things get creepy. The episode was pretty good. I think it was a little scary, but it wasn't like overwhelming. The story could have been a little better. But anyway, I would probably rate that a 6 out of 10. Pretty decent. Next episode is about a ventriloquist dummy at this circus-like area who, this girl, her parents are getting on her nerves and she's all like embarrassed by him and stuff, which I thought her parents were pretty cool myself. So she ends up meeting this ventriloquist dummy whose name is Slapstick, whose name is P-Stick. He's
His name was Black Teeth.
Was it Black Teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. The name of the place was Slapstick. My bad. His name was, what was it again? Black Teeth? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, she met a ventriloquist named Black Teeth who basically gave her the ability to control her parents. Great episode. 10 out of 10. Really love that episode. The next episode, episode 3, called Candlesticks, was a very good episode. About this babysitter who goes around babysitting kids, but when she gets there, she scares the shit out of them to where they want to go hide in their room. So that way her and her boyfriend can just bang on the couch while watching, something on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime. Anyway, it was such a great episode. Very terrifying with a great twist ending. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Next up was called Bravery Badge. Vag Badge, I'm sorry. That episode was total crap. I really didn't think it was that good at all. Surprised that the girl liked heavy metal in the show, so that was kind of pretty interesting. But all in all, it was just a simple story, nothing really too over the top with it. I just didn't really like the ending. So I would give that one probably a 5 out of 10, simply because I did like the beginning and the one creepy scene in it, but that's pretty much the whole episode. Episode 5, called Cat Food, is another excellent episode. With this really creepy old lady neighbor. The kid Home Alone styles it, watches her with binoculars, and freaky shit goes down for real. But it was a badass episode, badass ending, 10 out of 10, just a great ending. Episode 6, Trolled, which is pretty much a modern story. Everyone gets trolled every once in a while online. You speak your piece online, and there's always some asshole out there that kind of makes fun of you or does something like that. I'm sure I'll get a comment or two here soon by trolling me. But anyway, this story is about a kid who is trolling people, and well, he gets his just desserts. It was a pretty good episode. I wouldn't call it fantastic, but it was a creepy episode. And I would probably give that one a 7 out of 10. Because it was pretty good, actually. Number 7, Shed No Fear. Shed No Fear was another one that's kind of iffy. Basically, it's about this boy who is cleaning out his grandma or his aunt's basement. And he finds this portal thing that keeps dropping him in this shitty river. and some kind of monsters in the basement and all this kind of like stuff going on. It was a little confusing, but still, it was a moderately okay episode. I'd probably give it the same 5 out of 10. Because it wasn't really pure crap. It did have somewhat of a good story, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. The next one's called The Call. It's about, well, if you ever seen that one old movie, 13th Year, it's basically that in a nutshell. Girl, she finds out that she's not a human being. I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but she slowly gets her powers and, just tries to discover who she really is. It was a decent episode, but I thought it was really boring. I'd probably give it about a 3 out of 10, simply because I would rather watch the 13th Year than that episode. But moving on, we got episode 9, A Boy Called Red, and it is probably my number 1 favorite episode of this entire show. Such a great twist, such a great story. I think that they should have made this into a full-fledged movie instead of just an episode, but it was fantastic. Just a perfect 11 out of 10. Such a great story. Episode 10, called The Spaceman, was boring as hell. I honestly didn't even finish that episode, so comment below and let me know what you rate that episode. But I give it a 1 out of 10, simply because it's just boring, and I just could not get myself to finish that. Episode 11, called The Traveler, was another very good story. Excuse me. The Traveler is this guy who walks around in this frozen timeland where time is completely froze still. He looks like the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's just roaming around with this box. Well, this chick steals the box, and, at the beginning, this boy had stolen the box, and this girl meets the boy, but he's an old man now, and he like runs and gives her the box, and she realizes that when she presses the button, it freezes time, and she can walk around, do whatever she wants. Everyone's just kind of frozen solid. I'd be frozen like this, but or this. I'm just kidding. But anyway, she just freezes time. But this Traveler Blue Man, he punishes people for stealing things, and it's just an incredible story. Pretty badass. 9 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a perfect 10 simply because I kind of wished it would have done something a little different, but I'm just going to leave that for you guys to, make your own decision with. Then we got the last 2 episodes, which is a part 1, part 2 story called Sideshow, part 1 and 2, which is about this circus who these people can't leave this perimeter. And it's the main act of the circus is a boy who apparently has a very strong sense of smell, and he can tell people's past. He can tell almost their future with the smell. But he starts having these dreams about these people he thinks is his parents. It's a dream about a place, all kinds of stuff. Amazing plot twist at the end. Very, very good episode. I thought it was a great way to end the show, and I really hope that they make a season 2. But all in all, part 1 will get about, I would say they both get a 10 because they're both just one story. So just a solid 10 for the 2 episodes. But anyway, please let me know what you think is your number 1 favorite episode of Creeped Out. And if you have not seen Creeped Out, please watch it because it is really good. If you like Goosebumps, if you like Are You Afraid of the Dark, then go watch it. I don't think it's as cheesy and comical as Goosebumps is. And I don't think it's quite as dark and edgier than Are You Afraid of the Dark. But it's somewhere in between. I think it fits perfectly in the middle of the 2. I personally hope they bring back Blackteeth because he's one of my favorite. I like ventriloquist dummies anyway. So, yeah, that's my official review for Creeped Out. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned because I'm going to, on my horror vlog eventually, I'm going to be doing a review on the Haunting of Hill House show on Netflix. But thank you guys for watching. I'm Z3K Kalakalaki, and I guess... Cut my fucking throat!
on the next video.